The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. We are about set for some football, and it's Joey Sly to kick things off. And off we go from Tampa. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10. Here's carry number 1 for Rachaad White. And he'll take it for 4 yards on the game's first play. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Point it right, point it right, point it right.
Now Mayfield. Godwin working the right side. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The Buccaneers getting their punter out there. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. They made sure that return was not going any farther. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Demario Davis there on the play. Second and 7. Now Rattler gonna throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Back is Haener. That's caught. It's the tight end, Njoku. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. You can see pre-snap, The quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down.
You know, there's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up first and second down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everybody.
Third down, 3 to go. Looking to throw, Rattler. Open man, left side, he's got it. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and let's see what he can do after the catch. This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going, and for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their second sack, and we're still here in the first quarter.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A throw on the move is caught. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down. They'll try and run for this with Kamara. And it looks like he's got enough for the first down. Let's wait for the mark. Yes, that run, that's enough to move the chains.
In real time from up here, Mike, I couldn't tell whether or not he got it at first glance, but I think after seeing the replays we have up here, it looked like he and his blockers got just enough, and they're going to be able to keep this drive alive.
This one on target to Olave. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
Here's 2nd and 6. Throwing now is Rattler. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
3rd and 6. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Here comes 3rd and 6. Throwing is Rattler. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Sly's kick is good. And the Saints are out to an early 3-0 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
1st and 10.
Good. Up.
That's Palmer, the man in motion.
What's up?
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
Hey, alert 33. What's up?
Baker going to hand it to White. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
Regular. Alert. Done.
On 1st down, right back to White. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They face 2nd down and 7.
Good.
Man in motion here is Washington.
What's up?
On 2nd down, Baker. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
He decides to go with this safe throw and throws it well short of the sticks. And at this level, Mike, you just can't miss layups like that.
What can they do here on 3rd down and 7?
Pistol. Real.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. That's Carl Granderson in there to record the sack. Here's Bradley Pinion now. And he's on to punt for the 2nd time in this opening quarter. This is taken at the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Rattler now back to throw. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Nice job by the defense there. Took away all the options downfield, and quarterback realized pretty quickly, I got no choice but to check this down, and results in no gain.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw, it's Rattler. Downfield, that's Perry. He's got it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
This is clinic tape for any young wide receiver out there watching this guy run routes. He has the defender thinking everything is a go ball. Attack him vertically, and then when you get to your route depth, you stick that foot in the ground, you break in, balls on time, results in a nice 1st down pickup.
That's deep for Olave. And that is incomplete. Took a shot here at the end of the quarter, but it comes up incomplete. Here's a handoff to Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground. Here's 2nd and 2. They'll work the middle here with Kamara. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. Down the right sideline. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a 1st down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these 3rd downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force 3rd down, they got to get off the field.
Here's Rattler. Throw right side to Olave. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
Ready? Go!
They'll look to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Kings! What's that?
They'll start this on the ground, and here's White. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Mayfield to throw it here on first down. We'll try and set up the tight end screen. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Kings! Hey, alert 33. Done.
Here's Mayfield. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
Run. What's that?
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there. And yes, they're going to mark him a yard short.
Done.
On fourth down, Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And he will go all the way. Chris Godwin. Touchdown, Buccaneers. It's his third touchdown on the year.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Motion man sent right. They run with the Oregon man. It's Bucky Irving. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
A second down throw from Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They need to get this to the 23. Here's third down. From the gun, it's Mayfield. A pass pulled in by Irving. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there. I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
3rd and 9. They send a receiver in motion left. To throw is Mayfield. Now, screen set up for Irving. And he will get into the end zone. Bucky Irving. Touchdown, Tampa.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Rattler. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
So the defense comes out in a cover 2 shell. And what that means, Mike, is the two safeties are going to split the field in half. One guy has one half, and the other guy has the other. There are abilities to get down the middle of the field, especially if you have speed. But really where you can attack it is they don't have enough guys to defend all of the underneath zones. And if you run the right concepts with the right quarterback, you can pick them apart.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
On the handoff, it's Kamara. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now Rattler gonna throw. That's out to Brown, right side, complete. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Throwing now is Rattler. That's taken in. It's James Cook. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
This one on target to Olave. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, they go with Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much more. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout. They'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go until halftime.
Anytime you're having a really good drive like this, Mike, you just hate to see it stall out on the fringe of the red area. But in this case, not only do they pick up some good yardage on the ground, they get a fresh set of downs to hopefully go in and finish this drive with a touchdown.
Throwing is Rattler. This is caught at the 2. And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. Joey Sly on now for the point after. It's up and through. And 1. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll come up here. 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, alert, 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 alert. What's that?
They do try to run it out as they start on the ground. And that'll be a pickup of 3. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their 2nd as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half.
Set. Hurry, hurry. What's that?
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to get it. 1st down, taking this one up past the 40-yard line. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the 2nd quarter clock.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up the 1st down.
Hurry, hurry.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll go again here with Irving. He'll get this ahead for about 3. It's Carl Granderson this time to make the tackle. So we're at halftime here in Tampa, and the Buccaneers are in the lead as we toss it an hour or so east to Orlando. And Jonathan Coachman standing by for the EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach. Okay, Coach, thanks a bunch. We'll see which team's adjustment's going to pay dividends here. Likely going to play a big role in who wins this one. Certainly a tightly contested first half, and you'd expect more of that here in the second half. A 1-point game as quarter 3 begins. They'll start on the ground with Cook. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up third down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
That'll be caught. It's Alvin Kamara. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
If you want to play running back in today's modern NFL, Mike, you have to be able to be a viable weapon in the passing game. It's all about touches. It's not just about handoffs anymore. It's how many different ways can we get the ball in your hands.
Rattler now back to throw. That's caught! And he will score. A.T. Perry. Touchdown, Saints. So now, with the lead up to 5, they're going to go for 2 and try to extend it out to 7. To throw, it's Rattler. And that is incomplete. 2-point conversion attempt winds up being unsuccessful. Following the touchdown, here's Slide to kick it away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Hey, alert 33. Done.
On the bootleg, it's Mayfield. That's caught. Trey Palmer. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays, throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
Regular. What's that?
Baker gonna give it to Irving. And they're gonna work this down inside the 45.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Alert. Done.
On 1st and 10, here's Baker. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
A throw right side. Going to be taken in by McMillan. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
Pistol, pistol, pistol. Watch out!
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
Watch out!
On the ground, it's Irvin. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
Set. Watch out!
Throwing is Baker. Over the middle. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Saints have got it. And so much for a nice gain through the passing game. Not finishing the play, fumbling the football, and the offense has turned it over, Greg.
Mike, give credit to the defender here for not quitting on this play. They just give up a chunk play in the passing game. He stays after it, and instead of just making a simple tackle, he attacks the ball, knocks it loose, and creates a big takeaway for this defense.
A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Olave is the motion man. They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And he's able to give him a little breathing room. He's got a first down up past the 15-yard line.
This is just another creative wrinkle that they can add to their offense to help move the chains. They don't do a ton of sweeps throughout the course of the game, but they do just enough here and there to keep the defense guessing.
They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Cook. And they'll mark him down up beyond the 30.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
That deep for Olave. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
Here's Rattler. He's done his big tight end, Henry. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. So the drive ends, and on comes Jordan Stout to kick it away. Back deep, Trey Palmer. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Set. Rail. Kings! What's that?
They go play action with Mayfield. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
On 2nd down, Baker. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Here's 3rd and 2.
What's that?
From the gun, it's Mayfield. That one complete. It's the tight end, Otten. First time they've looked his way all game long, but he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
And if he's late with that throw, Mike, there's a really good chance a defender could have made a play on it. But he does a beautiful job. He puts the ball out in front of his shoulder, leads the receiver, and allows him to get upfield and pick up the 1st down.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. Run. What's that?
Baker to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Pistol. Done.
To throw is Mayfield. That is caught by McMillan. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Up. What's that?
Mayfield. That is caught. He got Godwin. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. On 1st down is Mayfield. Oh, Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
A pass pulled in by Irving.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Watch out!
From the gun on third down, it's Mayfield. That one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints will take over here at their own 12.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Got a man left side. It's caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Everyone talks about all the physical qualities to play quarterback in the NFL, Mike, and of course that's a given, but it's really the cerebral approach to the game that separates the best from everybody else, and I think both of those things were on display there, as he did not only a great job of finding the vulnerabilities of the back end, but then once his guy was there, it was that arm talent that put the ball in the exact right spot to allow his guy to make the big play.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Fourth quarter, you find yourself protecting a one-possession lead. It's a fine line, Mike, between do I keep the ball on the ground, continue to work the clock, or stay aggressive, try to extend this lead to a multiple possession game. That's the balance this play caller is dealing with right now.
Not much happening there, just a short game. Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Here's a 2nd and 9. Looking to throw, Rattler. They'll set up the screen to Cook. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the fourth quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Now Rattler gonna throw. And this throw batted away and incomplete. Jalen Ramsey, he is tough to throw on. There to bat that one away.
You just can't say enough about how hard it is to play cornerback in today's modern NFL, Mike. I mean, not only are these wide receivers better than ever, but the way the rules are written, you're really out there on an island with not a lot of options. Your technique has to be perfect. Your timing has to be perfect. It's exactly what we saw here, and he makes a great play on the ball.
This crowd into it now. as we get to third down. Throwing now is Rattler. Firing right side, brought in by Brown. A gain there of 10 yards. It's good for a Saints first down.
I love the timing between the receiver and the quarterback. It's a really nice route. He's going to take this up the field, and then when he pulls that string back and he comes out of his break, the ball is there immediately. You can't wait for the receiver to actually look. This ball is well in the air before that receiver comes out of his cut.
Off the RPO, they'll get it to Brown.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Let's go.
Rattler now back to throw. Oh, do you believe it? It's intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. Here's 1st and 10.
Set. What's that?
They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Pete Werner. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
They'll run with Cook. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second. And they'll get together prior to the second down play. Olave is the motion man.
Go.
Once again, it's Cook. And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Here we go. Here we go.
Here's Cook. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. The Buccaneers forced to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock stops with 1:06 to go in this one. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Here we go. Set.
So this one a win for the visiting Saints. And that's now 4 victories in a row as they continue to play as well as anyone in the NFL. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olsen and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long, everyone.